Jesus' response is just, I will come and heal him. Then the centurion's message is what comes along next. It just skips the fact that Jesus goes a little way and then servants come and give him this message. It just goes to the message. Lord, I'm not worthy that you should come under my roof, but speak the word only and my servant shall be healed. And then Jesus' other response at this time says, Verily I say to you, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel. In Luke, it's different. They are saying he's worthy, he loves our nation, Jesus went with them. So in Luke it just says Jesus went with them. In Matthew it says, I will come and heal him. So I want to have those words. He said, I'll come, and he went. Yeah, that should work out fine. So I'm going to have to cut out to him from Matthew in verse 7. And Jesus says to him because the centurion is not there. He's speaking to the Jews. So he would have to say, and Jesus says to them, I will come and heal him. And I was thinking I could put that them from this verse in Luke, and Jesus went with them, but I don't have to do that, so I don't think I will. It could work if I just said, and Jesus says, I will come and heal him. Then over to Luke, then Jesus went with them. Yeah, that should be fine. So Matthew only, and Jesus says, I'm going to cut out to him because he is speaking to the Jews, and then his actual words, I will come and heal him. Then from Luke, then Jesus went with them. Then Jesus went with them. And Luke goes on to say when he was not far, so he's gone a certain way from the house, the centurion sent friends to him, giving him that message, whereas Matthew, it just gives the message. And the centurion said, Lord, I am not worthy. So I have to put the explanation that he's now closer to the house. So this is still Luke. And when he was now not far from the house, the centurion, Matthew, the centurion answered and said. So the centurion is both. The centurion. Luke says, sent friends to him, or just answered and said. Can't be answered and said because he's not there. I can put sent friends to him, saying, Lord, trouble not yourself. Answered and said, Lord, I am not worthy that you should come to the roof, but speak on the word before that. Okay, I'm just going to skip then answered and said, and just go with sent friends to him. So this is Luke only. Sent friends to him, saying to him, Lord, trouble not yourself. And then he goes into, for I am not worthy. Lord, I am not worthy. So Lord is in both. Lord. And then trouble not yourself is only Luke. For I am not worthy that you should enter my roof. Matthew just says, I am not worthy. The word for is only Luke and then both. I am not worthy. Matthew, I am not worthy that you should come under my roof. Not worthy that you should enter under my roof. So that you should. Yeah, both. That you should. Now the question, should I put enter under my roof or come under my roof? I think come under my roof makes more sense than just enter, because enter just means that he's crossing the boundary line. Come means that he's actually in the presence of them all. It's not just that he passed that line. I'm going to put come under my roof. Under my roof, both. Under my roof. Luke continues. Wherefore neither thought I myself worthy to come to you, but say in a word, and my servant shall be healed. Matthew says, under my roof, but speak the word only, and my servant shall be healed. Okay, so there's a little bit from Luke only that's not in Matthew. Wherefore? Neither thought I myself worthy to come to you. And then they both have, but say in a word. Matthew says, but speak the word only. So the word but in Matthew, from both, the word but. Speak or say, but say in a word, and my servant shall be healed. But speak the word only. Say in a word, or speak the word. I could think of two ways to mix these verses and have them both be rather poetic. It could be, say the word, right? That's a rather common phrase. Just say the word and it'll be done. That would fit really well. Or, I can mix it the other way. Speak a word only, right? Just say one word and it'll be done. I think I'm going to have him say, but say the word only. So this is Luke only. And then back to Matthew, the word, or just the word the, and then word is both. Say the word. Say in a word is both. And then only, just to emphasize that he believes. As long as Jesus just make it happen, you don't have to be here, you don't have to touch anyone, you just have to say the word. Luke just says, say in a word, no only. So only is from Matthew. Matthew continues, and my servant shall be healed. Luke says, and my servant shall be healed. So that's both. Matthew continues, for I am a man under authority, having soldiers under me, and I say to this man, go, and he goes, and to another, come, and he comes, and to my servant, do this, and he does it. You know, the way that it's written in Matthew, it doesn't quite make sense, because he's saying to Jesus, just say the word, and then he's explaining about himself. It doesn't explain here in Matthew that he's saying to Jesus, I totally get your authority, because I know something similar in my own line of work. But he doesn't say that. He says, say the word, for I've got lots of authority. That's what it seems like he's saying in Matthew. I mean, you can understand why he's saying it, because he's explaining, I know how this works when you have charge. But in Luke, it says it a bit differently. For I also, there it is, I also am a man set under authority, having under me soldiers, and I say to one, go, and he goes, and to another, come, and he comes, and to my servant, do this, and he does it. There, that's what needs to be there. For I also. Matthew just says, for I am a man. Luke says, for I also am a man. Okay, so for I is both. And then also is Luke. Am a man. And then Luke says, set under authority. Matthew says, just under authority. So I'm going to have that word set, just to be all-inclusive. And then back to both, under authority. Luke, having under me soldiers. Matthew, having soldiers under me. Having under me soldiers, or having soldiers under me. I think the way it's written in Matthew makes more sense. Having soldiers under me. All the words are there from both, but I'm just going to put in the order from Matthew. Having soldiers under me. Luke, and I say to one, go, and he goes. Matthew says, and I say to this man, go, and he goes. In Matthew it says, this man, another, and my servant. Luke it says, I say to one, to another, and to my servant. Alright, you know what? The word man is actually in italics, which means it was added. So I think it might make more sense to leave it as just one, written in Luke. I say to one, and then to another. Yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. And I say to is both. And I say, yeah. And I say to is both. And I say to, and then Luke only is the word one. Go. go. Yeah, so it's the same for both. Go. Matthew. The next words are, and he goes. Luke, and he goes. Good. And he goes. In Luke, and to another, come, and he comes. Matthew, and to another, come, and he comes. Okay, it's the same. And to another, come, and he comes. Now Matthew, and to my servant, comma, do this, comma, and he does it. It is in italics. Luke, and to my servant, comma, do this, comma, and he does it. Okay, it's the exact same. Perfect. And to my servant, do this, comma, and he does it.